What is up, guys? How you all doing? This is gonna be my first gameplay for the city of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and I'm gonna do Agris's EX level 100 using full synergy and Agris's support. I mostly have the synergies full build except for Ash, because I just needed one more limit break for her 3560 weapon, but it's alright pretty much. I just need her second skill, which pretty much increases my max BRB and my physical damage dealt, which is pretty helpful for my Judgment Blade, as you can see. And I brought an Agra support for her EX ability, which does full HP damage to all enemy targets, and does silence to the enemies, which pretty much skips their turn if they're attacking. Only if they're attacking, because when they're chanting, they're just gonna deal HP damage and it's not gonna skip their turn. Only paralyzed can definitely skip the turn, but it's not guaranteed, as you know. Using Judgment Blade, there's like, I think 40% chance, 40% chance of paralyzing the enemy, because first of all, the skill it's not guaranteed either, and the bosses have a resistance for paralyze. Now, the most important thing in beating every single EX quest is being able to finish it very quickly to minimize the number of turns, because you want to increase your points, and minimizing it will pretty much increase it exponentially, because it doesn't really matter if you get damaged, like if your characters get damaged or if they get broken many times. You just need to finish it quickly, and I think the synergies will help me with it, considering that they have a max BRB boost and everything. They can deal more HP damage. So I started with 20 turns on the last wave, which is a pretty good start, honestly, because the first few waves are turn consuming. One, because you first need to build up on your characters, right, with buffs, and then you have to consume more turns to kill the minions. But the third wave with the skull dragons, they take more turns, which is why I used skills, a couple of my skills, to deal more damage and kill them quickly. It's alright if you use a little bit, then don't use too much, because then you'll lose the skill counts for your last boss. Now, I brought Leviathan because the bosses are weak to water, and also because the effect grants 60% of initial BRB increase if their health are lower than 50%. And I tried to make the boss deal more damage to me, but I kind of failed, because they only dealt 5,000 split. Now, if you see, only B got paralyzed, which means that you will need to use Judgment Blade a couple of times to paralyze both of them. So I forgot to mention another silence exception on the bosses, and that is when they're buffing. When they're chanting, it will not skip their turn because they're not attacking. And you can tell when the boss is chanting by looking at the right side of the health bar, which has a letter instead of the face of your character, which indicates that they're buffing. Now I activated the support right now because of the max BRB advantage, and using Knight's Pride increases her BRB by half of the max BRB, which is pretty good, and it also increases my party's max BRB. And I wanted to also increase her max BRB because I wanted to increase her maximum damage dealt, or EX, but I kind of failed because she didn't quite reach the max limit. Okay, so at this point, all I need to do is debuff the boss and deal the most damage. Quickly kill him and not waste turns. Alright guys, this is it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and comment for suggestions. So as you can see, you only need 63 turns. Crazy.